And welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Alternate World History, where you guys really seem to enjoy this. So, part 2. Yes. Wait, I forgot to set down some of the capitals. Voila. I'm back. Alright. What should happen? Tajikistan wants their land back, and so does Kyrgyzstan. And so they send some money over to help Tajikistan rebel, or Uzbekistan rebel. Pew, 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 pew. Kazakhstan and Turkmenistan work together to make an agreement. They will let Uzbekistan have independence, but they're only going to give them this land. So India and Pakistan are fighting. Although the war is more in India's favor. And Pakistan knows that they're probably going to lose. So the president of Pakistan does some big talks with Hibatullah of the Emperor of Afghanistan. So Afghanistan is now on board. Now with the extra firepower, they're able to push back and launch a good offensive in Kashmir, because the Pakistani and Afghans are better at navigating mountains, and they know Kashmir more, or they know the terrain more, so it's more epic. The Arabian Union used to be pro-Pakistani back in the previous Indian-Pakistani wars. So, and India would probably affect a lot of Arabia's trade, so they will send their navy to help Pakistan. Also, if you couldn't tell, in a previous Pakistani war or whatever, Bangladesh third-partied and got some territory. India didn't really care because, yeah, they still got stuff. India is not really having it. So they decide to make a push for Karachi. I'm not sure if I pronounced that city correct, but yeah. And they're right at the border of Karachi. Pakistan is going to have to make a major offensive if they want to push back if they want to push back the Indians. Tajikistan sees this as a potential opportunity for allies and more military experience for their troops. So Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, and Tajikistan come together and decide to join the war with Pakistan. Now with all these troops, Pakistan successfully wins the Battle of Karachi, and they push back the Indians drastically. And Pakistan is winning the Northern Front, or they're winning up in Kashmir. India is really annoyed by the Arabian Union's navy and the Afghans, Tajiks, Kyrgyz, and Uzbeks, and the Pakistanis beating India up. Though India is still holding their own, despite being attacked by all these big brutes. And it is starting to seem like Bangladesh might join in to retake lands that used to belong to the Bengali. And India does not want that to happen. So before they join in, India is going to make some more pushes. Fighting in Kashmir is almost like unbearable. The troops that fought at Karachi are heavily damaged, so they're gonna try to push for Islamabad. They make great progress. Although first, before they take Islamabad, they're going to sever Pakistan in two. Although they're met by a surprise Taliban attack. And the Taliban temporarily send troops to occupy this. Actually, I'm just going to call them the Emirate of Afghanistan since they are the Emirate of Afghanistan. So the Indian Navy goes and they make a landing in Karachi. Although their heavily damaged army over here is having troubles taking this. And Karachi ultimately falls to Pakistan once more. The Indian army is too exhausted to fight in Islamabad, so they retreat back to the border. India just decides to just sign a treaty, since the war is kind of getting bad. They decide that they will just hand back everyone their previous territory. Although Pakistan will annex Kashmir. Whatever the heck this is. And yeah, that was all for that war. Also, Germany funds Austria to help Austria build a coal army. So Austria attacks Slovakia and the Czechs. The Hungarians decide this is bad, so they attack Croatia. And then later, they go to attack. They attack Slovenia, but Austria third parties and takes Ljubljana, wherever the capital of Slovenia is. And since they both don't want war, they just go. Hungary just goes with it. Okay, I kind of got a little too deep into the war over here, so I guess that's going to be it for today. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. Stay spooky.